Welcome back to Let's Play A Link to the Past. We covered a lot of things, a lot of interesting things last time, and I'm sure there is more that we can cover. However, just off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of anything else. Literally dashed into that. So we're going to be heading to the next dungeon. Now, today may not be a super fanciful day of adventures. I honestly don't know of too many tips or tricks or whatever to go to the next dungeon. Now, of note, to get into the next area here, or to get over here, you have to actually leave and go back in. You can't both get to the chest and make passage. Knew it was wrong, doing it anyway, so you can see a bunch of bombs drop down. Now doing that opens the water gate, so the water's let inside, which drains the outside, and nets us a piece of heart. And you can pick up the fish, or a fish, and if you haul it off to the water, he gives you 20 bucks. What a nice fish. You're a jerk. A jerk, I say. Okay, whatever, dude. This is just kind of an interesting thing. He just follows you around for a little bit. Man! There we go. Leave the screen, go back in. He'll go back. He gets a new sign. Nothing else we can do here. And thus we enter the desert in the far southwest part of the map. Now there's not actually a huge amount out here for being a giant desert, though we will be back a few times for various reasons. Yes, because we needed the Book of Medora in order to get into the next dungeon. And a piece of heart. I could never remember if the piece of heart was here, or if the fortune teller was there. Gotta be careful of the sandmen out here. I kinda wanna go up. I'm kinda just looking around, really, but I kinda just wanna go up. Okay, now I gotta kill this stupid bird. He circles around and he will get closer. And you can kill him. Now when you see this, this right here is the ancient language of which the Book of Medora speaks. See, now, I always figured this was some kind of, like, cutscene or something. So he's gonna make his wish and then it's gonna, like, move on and do stuff. But you actually have to press a button in order to get it to advance. Like, as a kid, I remember sitting here staring at this for, like, 10 minutes going, come on, Link, you gonna do anything? Do I have to wait? How much longer do I have to wait? Come on, Link. But no, just press a button. He prayed for the things to open. I suppose that's really the only thing that can be granted here. Though if they've got, like, wish-granting or wish-reading technology, then, man, that is some poop. And thus we enter the Desert Temple, dungeon number 2. Once again, there's not a huge amount of funky things that I can show you this time around, so... This is going to be a relatively standard... Nope. Going to be a relatively standard run-through of this dungeon. Wow, man. Dem pots. Okay, so we got a map. You can hit the map button to take a gander at the map. So that's alright. Back in the main room. If you go up, if memory serves, there is nothing there. It's purely a trap. And I need a key. The key... Turn too soon. The key is up here, and this is really the only, like, even sort of trick that I know. Nope. And I failed it. These tiles, by the way, let you contact Zora telepathically in case you need a tip or whatever. I failed the trick, though. If you just glance that torch, it'll knock the key off without, like, knocking you back, which is a good speedrunning trick. Saves, like, what was it, a couple seconds? Nope, I'm just gonna go down this way. I don't think there's anything in that lower room anyway. Okay, so that's where you get the compass. Kinda don't want to get shot by eyeball laser guy. Now, if you're lucky, you can make it by them without getting hit. And luckier still will get you back without getting hit, but see how well that worked for me. Okay, now we've got everything. We just need to grab the chest and get the crap out of here. Because the big chest should have something exceptionally nice for us. No, 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 no. Stupid pea hats. And there's the chest. And with it, the power glove, which lets us pick up super heavy things. As opposed to Link's Awakening, I'm actually glad that, for one, they've got an additional button on the controller to let you do things, which is nice. And on top of that, though, there's a lot more in the way of passive items. Like, you don't have to... There's, like, one button that handles the dashing, and I have... Do you light the torches to go up there? Because I have, for the longest time, never been able to remember how to open that door. There we go. I don't even know what's up here. Fairies. Actually, as it turns out, I do have a second one of these, so I will take a second fairy. As a standard fare in Zelda games, if you die and happen to have a fairy in a bottle, you will be revived. But they've got a number of passive items, whereas in, like, Link's Awakening, you actually had to equip the item. Whatever, bird. No! So they've got a couple passive items, which is kind of nice, like the boots, the grabbing, the picking up, and everything. All of that is assigned to a single button. And you can see all our passives, like, down there in the bottom. Which goes from just having a single additional button, makes it so you don't have to swap needlessly between so many things. If you enter the dungeon, there is another door in the lower right corner with nothing in it, but it does take you out of that dude's mouth, and you can't actually hop down, so you kind of don't want to do that, or you have to go back in the dungeon. Entering the backside of the dungeon now, in the cave. I'm gonna not get shot by you. This is the first time we will encounter a tile room where the tiles will actually fly up and hit us. You can grab the key out of the pot and move on quickly, so you don't have to stand in the room with them. So that's nice. Why am I spending so much time, like, charging up a swing? Now this is an interesting room, because with the torches laid out, they give you the impression that you need to light them all in order to open the door. You get up here and you notice it. Oh, it's a key door. Well, there's a key right there under that pot. Another room with the tiles that come up. The key in the upper right corner, though. We'll have to deal more with some of those legit later. Dance around him a little bit. If you want to waste 2 arrows on him, more power to you. But lighting all 4 torches will open the path, pushing the wall back, which is really awesome. Just the idea of even doing this, like, oh, you hit that and the entire wall moves. But behind this key door here, you notice it's another big key door, so you have to have the big key in order to open it in the first place. But behind this key door is the boss. No, of note is the bow and arrow is actually an exceptionally powerful weapon, so you can actually... Of course, I'm, like, missing profusely. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna stab him. Rocks come out of these things in diagonals. You jerk. Ah, I hit you with one. You have to hit their heads, though, there as the only weak spot. Yay. I have 13 arrows left. Fudge this noise. Oh, you know, there's probably only allowed to be, like, 1 flying arrow on the screen at once. Which is why I'm having such a hard time firing multiple arrows. That's probably the rule. If you're lucky, you can get multiple hits off. And now, once there's only 1 left, he will actually fire out rocks in 8 directions now, and I'm out of arrows. Kind of fudging around. Man, how many hits does it take to kill you? There we go. I was a little bit early on that swing, whatevs. I wonder if I can... No, I'm pretty sure because there is a little bit of a trick to it. Okay, so our second pendant's down! Yeah! Now that we can pick heavy things up, there's actually a fair amount of fun we can have. Oops. There's a fair amount of fun we can have out and about in the world. First of which is right down here. Go away. If you're ever hurting for money, just come down here. There's $5 under every one of these pots. So what's that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 coins? 50 rupees? Just that easy? And you can just walk right back in and get it again and go away. So that's kinda neat. I forget what is to the right down here. Now there's another interesting trick that I, for the life of me, could not pull off, where you can actually jump into the water before you have the flippers. And you can actually swim around and crap. I have not had any luck actually pulling it off, but I think it's kind of neat. Okay, so I can just bomb here. What's even up here? Dude, can I actually get this early? I can! man. I always thought you had to have the fire rod before you got the ice rod. How about them apples? And once again, as a kid, I remember like looking at this and going, okay, I can come in here and I can bomb this, and then I can come up here where the fairies live. And that's nice, but if I go over here, how am I supposed to get to that? And I couldn't figure out, for whatever reason, that I had to bomb the thing out front. Or maybe I was like out of bombs at the time or something, I don't know. So yeah, crap, I did not know you could get the ice rod that early. Okay, so, well, we got something nice. I could get us the crap out of here if I could figure out how to do the... I made it by... I could get us the crap out of here pretty quick if I could remember how to do the, or not remember, but like figure out how to do the thing. It's probably another trick that's like Japanese ROM only. Some skill blocking that arrow right there. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? What else can we do? Can't do anything over there that I can think of. Ow. Dang it. Just trying to dash. I could probably even get that pot early if I could pull that crap off. I'm not thinking of anything offhand. Getting bombs back from under these rocks, though, which is pretty swell. Now, over here, there was a large rock in the way, which we can now pick up. Large or small, it does not matter. We can pick up them all, as long as they're lightly colored. Dark rocks weigh more. I'm not sure what the science is behind that. I feel like I remember there being something down there, but then I remember there not being anything down there, and I just don't know anymore. Okay, so we can do some fun stuff here. We've got a lot of money. And we can go up here now. This is Zora's domain. These are the evil Zoras. I'm trying to remember... Oops. Trying to remember what the... rationale, like the canon rationale for this was. As to why some of these guys are like fire breathers and the like, and some of them are not. It's like there's two different kinds of Zora, and they brought the name over, but if you make it over here... Maybe it's like River Zora and Sea Zora or something, but I've seen River Zora and Sea Zora that are both like kind and evil, so I don't remember. 500? I got that! Now 500 is actually, you have to pay 500 for it, there's no way around it. Now we can swim! So now we are no longer in danger of falling into deep water. Piece of heart just along the way. Now if you hit the dash button while you're in the water, you actually like, you do the stroke thing. Don't grab the wall, Link. Now right up here, this waterfall is... There's a thing behind it. And you can throw stuff in! I'm gonna throw in... There's only a few choice things that you can throw in. Now if you say, no I didn't, she just says, like... I forget what it is. It's even, it's like, go give it to the guy then, or whatever. If you say yes, she says, I like an honest person, I'll give you something better in return, but like, why would you lie about that? And anybody could have thrown that in, and then somebody else walk in after him and say, yeah. So yeah, I don't really understand this 100%. But now we have the red boomerang, which is pretty spiffy. Only other thing we have to throw in is our tiny shield. And we get the fire shield, the improved shield in return. Now, this shield will block fireballs. Our previous one only blocked, like, arrows. This one will block fireballs. And our magic boomerang now goes the entire width of the screen. Go us. Now, I don't actually think there's anything else that we can really do. Nothing strikes my fancy as being a thing that we can do. I'm sure there is, but... there's gotta be something, but what is it? I don't know. I don't remember. It's getting pretty long into yon video, though. Oh, actually, there is this right here, which is pretty simple. This will... is it just a fairy fountain? Is that the only thing in here? No, it's a bigger fairy. Big fairies just heal, you fall, and disappear. But the only way in is through falling in the hole. And it just takes you out here. So nothing too special. But I think that's just about it. I can't really think of anything else offhand that we can do at the moment. So until next time, everyone, we'll just pick up right here. Going in here saying hi to Zelda. What's up?